Out of the ashes. Hi, I'm Craig Duck, President and Missionary of the Fellowship of Christian Firefighters, here with another Tailboard Talk Group discussion. Today we're going to discuss pulling something out of the ashes. I'm sure you, like me, have been to many fires that were a total loss. For whatever reason, the incident commander pulled us from an aggressive interior operation to exterior. So we surrounded and drowned it, and boy did we ever. We're great at throwing water on stuff. But once the fire was extinguished, we slowly went back inside, did a little mop up, extinguishing some hot spots, doing some salvage and overhaul, and always, or almost always, we find an item that brings great comfort to the family. Whether it's an old family Bible, whether it's a picture that they treasure, whether it's just some sort of heirloom, something was protected and it was pulled out of the ashes. And it brings big comfort to the family. Listen to what the Bible has to say about this subject. Isaiah 61 says this, 61:13, and I'm reading from the ESV. To grant to those who mourn in Zion, to give them a beautiful headdress instead of ashes, the oil of gladness instead of mourning, the garment of praise instead of faint spirit, that they may be called oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that He may be glorified. And so many of you today probably are sitting at your firehouse right now. Maybe you're in despair. Maybe you're with no hope. You know, the fire service is changing. It's not the same as when I started. I started in Washington, D.C. in 1986. Before that, I was a volunteer in upstate New York. And you know, it was kind of fun back then, right? We rode the back step. We had three-quarter boots, you know, all that back in the day that we like to talk about. But things have changed. Times have changed. And the fire services had to adapt and had to keep up with trends and different things. And so maybe you're sitting there thinking, hey, this is not the same job that it once was. And maybe you're discouraged, maybe you're lonely. It's no wonder that suicide is on the rise with the fire service. Sadly, we had more deaths by suicide than we did line of duty. You know, alcohol, drug abuse is on the rise, divorce is on the rise, and all these things that are just weighing you down. And so God speaks to us through His Word, and He wants to encourage us. We have a God who loves to restore, and He's able to do that. He's been doing that for thousands of years. He's been taking people out of the ashes of the pit of despair, out of wrecked home life, wrecked fire service life, wrecked everything, and He's able to restore that person and provide hope for them. And so maybe you're sitting around the station right now thinking, you know, God can't do that to me. I've sinned too much. No, God can do that. He can restore you. You know, for God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life. And so He wants to do that. Read John, the book of John, and just see how much God loves you. He wants to restore you. He wants to bring you out of the ashes. He wants to make you a great firefighter, one that is good on the fireground, one that loves God, and one that serves Him and does great and mighty things, one that glorifies God in the fire service. So perhaps you're in that situation today. Just cry out to God. You can email us at fcfimissionary@gmail.com. I'd love to help you. I'd love to give you some resources. I'd love to give you a Bible if you don't have one. And I would love to see what God does in your life as He brings you out of the ashes. Hey, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. If you like this video, give us the thumbs up. That really helps. Or leave a comment down below of how God has helped you, how He's restored you, how He's brought you out of the ashes. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't. And please share these videos with other firefighters in your department. Let them know of the hope of Jesus Christ. And so thanks again for watching. May God continue to bless you as you daily walk with Him.